はい、お疲れ様です。くぞはたまきです。本日は、ね、この、ちょっと画面見えてないんだけど、コールオブファレスをね、ちょっとね、やっていこうかなと思うんですけれども。
漫画です。
ちょっと待ってね、コメントがね、微妙にね、遅いんだよな。なんでだ？あ、そうか、あれか、ジョインチャットになってるからか。失礼。ちょっとごめんね。はい、ということで、草野くんと突撃さんこんばんは。平日の夜はちょっとね、短めにこう終われるタイトルをちょっとやっていきたいなっていう話をね、いつかやったんですけども、今週ね、ずっと残業激しくてね、ちょっとね、やれなかったんですけれども、今日はね、ちょっと早くやれたので、配信やってこうかなみたいな感じで、本日、やっていきますのは、このコールオブファレスガンスリンガー。はい。だいたい1時間ちょっとだと思うぐらいね、ちょっと、で、終わる範囲でやっていきたいと思います。
俺が初めてやった FPS。
へえ、意外。面白いよね、でもこれね。
懐かしいな。
懐かしいよね、わかるわ。わしもね、もうやったらずいぶん前でね、これね。今やって全然多分もうね、内容思い出せないんだけど、ちょっとね、早速、スパッとやっていきましょう。1、2ステージ分とりあえずやってね、クリアできる範囲で頑張っていけたらなと思います。じゃあ、始めようぜ。ストーリー。ニューゲームとニューゲームプラスある。ニューゲームプラスってなんだっけこれ。まあいいや、ニューゲーム。ニューゲームプラスってなんだ？なんも思い出せん。まあいいや、ニューゲームで。さらに上の難易度でチャレンジすることをお勧めしますって何？いや、ノーマルでいいよ。やべ。ちょっと待って。待って。ノーマルでいいよとか言いながらハードになってないこれ。さあ、古き良き西部劇の時代。ハードですよこれ。やべえ、やっちゃった。はい、酒場にやってきて。
Don't I know you, sir? Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Ah, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business
まあ
to take
ハード
care
でもい
of.
けるか。
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to
こん
drink
ば
it.
んは。
I'm Molly. Howdy.
はい、そうですね。
I'm
こんばんは
Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
Welcome back. はい、
A
グラン
few.
さんこんばんは。
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
字幕見えない。
right.
あ、やべえ。
That scrawny son of a bitch had
そう
no
だった。
fear. Wouldn't back down for
そうだ、画面のサイズ更新してない。ごめん、待って。もう、疲れてるとね、ついこういうのがおざなりになるんですけど。これ最初からやり直そうか。
buddy.
Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair trigger temper.
これね、一回ね、戻りまして。一回戻りましてですよ。
まあ話の内容は分かってはいるが。
ちょっとね、一度やり直しとし
It
たい
was
と思いま
about
す。
30 years ago.
メニューに戻る。ここでニューゲームですね。はい。 やり直しまーす。
初めて見るゲームだ。
そうじゃろそうじゃろ。西部劇のテーマにした一人用 FPS ね、ちゃんとノーマルでやろうと思います。でも最後にやったらめちゃくちゃ前だからね、このゲームね。ということで、やおいですな、こんばんは。名作ですよ。さあ、ここは荒野のウエスタン。ぷっぷー。
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
名前
Silas
的に
Greaves?
COD と
The
関
bounty
係
hunter?
ある？
Used to be.
全然関係ない。
Ah, what are you doing here in
全然
Abilene?
関係ない。
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir,
あ
it
の
would be
時
an
は
honor if
ま
you
だ
would allow me
映
to
画
buy
の
you a
知らずに
beer.
やってたな。
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
面白い
A
話
couple.
いろいろあるんだろう。
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
関係ある
What
のか
about
と
your
思
shootout
っ
with
てた
Henry Plummer's gang
COD と
in Bannock,
笑
Montana?
お、夏目
Is
さ
that
んこ
where
ん
you
ばん
started
は。
as a bounty
い
hunter?
や、もう全くもって
That's
関
what it
係ない
says。in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawmen who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
聞いたのやろう、感謝が落ち。虫みたいに小さいことにも切れた。いい喋り語り口だー。Oh yeah, English. そう。ね、字幕はあるんだけどね、基本英語ですからね。空中に投げたダイヤマイトを撃つようにしよう。ポイントが入る敵によりダメージを与えるチャンスだ。くそ。で
お疲
It
れ
was
様
about
で
30
す。
years ago. Billy was
Bye,
hiding
Mr.
out in an
Suarez.
abandoned farm near Stinking Springs. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding
ガン
with
スリン
Billy's
ガーっ
enemies.
て名前か
But
っこ
before
よ
I
す
tell
ぎ。
you why I want that son of a
Yakkuyo.
bitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha.
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
待ってね。オプションで、操作。こんなもんでいいだろ、多分。デュエルの時はあれかな、もっと。これでも高えな、結構。マジでこんなもんだ。もうベータ。使用できるスキルポイントがあります。3つのスキルカテゴリーのどれかを選択した中の左端のスキルを購入してください。ガンスリンガー、レンジャー、トラッパー。アキンボガンスリンガー。購入しちゃったー。キャパアップもつけとこう。使用可能ポイントめちゃくちゃあるやんけ。うん。すごい。なんでこんなにポイントあるの？ 全部埋めたった草さあとりあえずね、こうジャックの隠れ家へ。こんなところの隠れ家にしたんですね。ジャックじゃねえ、ビリーだね、西部劇の時代らしくこうね、目標を見るにはおう、隠れ家に戻れ。
You heard Pat. You need to stay here and keep an eye on the road.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
他に選択しなかったすん
の
なり
び太くん
通してくれると
みたいに
思えなかった。
早打ち期待。
Who's that?
Is he with us?
すっごい狙いづらいはい、経験値を得る。経験値はレベルアップやさらなる能力のために必要だ。なるほどね。
Was
と
it
りあえ
Pat
ず
Garrett's posse?
Oh
パ
yeah.
ッとギャレットにやろうと思う
I
か。
heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast. Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead.
Fire at will. Spread out, God. They're coming from the
I
rear.
decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit.
敵を倒すと早打ちゲ
So
ージを
that's
見出
just
すこと
what
が
I
できる
did.
ぞ。9で早打ちモード。
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kids' apprehension,
Stay on it.
Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
I think I winged it.
そう早打ちゲージなるものがあるんですね。
Kill him for Christ's sake.
ヘッシャー。
Get out here.
さあ、あとは
You myself.
いてアイアンサイトめっちゃ当てづらいなこれ。
I'm putting you down.
近い。どこだ。あの奥にいんのか。待って待って待って。包囲してる敵を一掃しろ。なるほどね。敵を倒せばいいなんて話が早くて助かるぜ。
One of them. God damn it, he's right behind us. Where the hell's
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut
Let's send
off.
these some bitches
Still,
running.
one of them reached the water tower.
致命的な弾が数ができるのは死の予感がフルチャージされてる時だ
It
け
would
だ。
be a turkey shoot from up there.
当たったじゃねえか死亡。死の予感。あー、なんか避ける方法ちゃんと考えなきゃダメなんか。
Watch out! One of them. God damn it, he's right behind us. Where the hell's Garrett? Never around when you need him. Come on. Down. Let's send these some bitches running.
ダンクショット。
I've got this.
これ今度こそ左に避ければいいんじゃないの。避けた。すげえ。グッシャー。
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed.
壁越しに撃たれると済む。
A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
あれ爆発すんじゃないやっぱりな。
You're dead.
さあやろうども。打ちのめしていく感じでしょ。
Then
さあサクサクいき
I
ましょ
heard
う。
a friendly voice yelling at me from the
ビリ
window.
の子役いたのが
Back
前から
door! We'll cover you!
Try aiming, you idiots.
何
Truth
何
be
何
told, things weren't much better behind the house.
家の裏の状況はさほどひどくなかった。裏口まで戦い抜け。 武器チェンジでアキンボできるやつ。
Watch your flank!
かっけー。
I cut their numbers in half, but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad. They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo.
これ単発の方が使いやすくない？片一方の方が。さあ、片付いたかな。
It was a bit of a slog,
ドカーン。
but I finally fought my way around the back of the house.
あれちょっと待って、なんかさ、読んでなくない？切断しましたって入れてるんだけど、なんで？ちゃんと読んでちゃう。ちゃんと読んで。ちゃんと読んでくださーい。OK。
あら、
そう、なんか読まないなと思ってセリフ。セリフじゃない、コメントね。読んでくれないなと思って。読んでくれなかったわ。開く。
And like that, I was inside,
What
none
about
the
Dr.
worse for
Otto?
wear. I passed Dirty Dave,
ダーティーデイブ。
Better than a rat in a trap!
and upstairs I found Billy and Charlie Baldry.
How
シー
about
クレ
that?
ット。
Huh? You like that?
真実のかけら。真実のかけら。シュッシュッシュッ。射撃の名手、21歳まで21に殺害。切れ者ビリー・ザ・キッド。かっけー。切れ者って
Billy
本当
looked
に
at
切れ
me
てるや
and
つやんけ。
said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the
待ってって
Kid?
ことはお前ビリー・ザ・キッドのグループだから
Yeah,
来た。
sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm.
Worth $500, dead or alive.
で、
I'm telling you,
No.
Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
I think I got one! You can't take us all on! Where the hell Garrett get to? He's missing all the action! You got company!
収集要素ですね。そうですね。
That's when Charlie got hit.
チャーリー撃たれてるよ。
They're catching us in a crossfire, shouted Billy. Get to the other side.
行って。ロッカーン。見て。
Kill him, for Christ's sake!
そんな腕前じゃエーペックスレジェンズではブロンズにしかなれないぜ。
God damn, he's hard to hit!
確か当時何があったかが書いてあったは
リローデー。さあ痛え当たんねえスコープが欲しいよー。あと勇気でなんか手に入るんだっけ。レンジャー、アイアンサイトでスローダウン。あ、いいね購入。
無双だ。KD のくらい行くそう。ちゃんと早打ちゲージしような。
どっから撃ってるやつだ。見てお前
I don't
か。
know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. They got a Gatling, Billy shouted. Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw
Magoya.
their attention.
そろそろ潮時ってわけだな。
He directed that order at me, and I
Ora na
thought,
sono
why
cosa
the
che ti danno
hell
dopo.
do I have to do it? But I went anyway. Dumbass that I was
早
back
打ちゲージ
then.
も使うか。そうだね。ドラゴン破りには9を押せ。おちょー
Wanna make a run for it? Those poor sons of bitches are done
Many
for.
would have fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack, he's just joshing.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr.
マジ
Greaves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I?
You were
どこ
heading
まで
for the
話したっ
barn.
け？何に向かうところだな。はしごを使うぜ。よいしょ。
Gonna scalp your ass.
おお。
Right. Making my way past the passel of fallen foes.
Kill him.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Yeah. すごいね。やっぱ一人用 FPS なだけのことはある。
And just
こ
when
の
I
演
thought
出の
I
良
was
さ。
done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up.
チャリンチャリンチャリン。
Finally, I had the stables within my reach.
さあ馬小屋の近くまで来たら、
And that's when I met
そ
Sheriff
こでパレ
Pat
ット・ギャレッ
Garrett.
ト保安官に出
I
くわし
read
たってわ
that
け
you
だ。
went toe to toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked on tin star.
お話ベースで進んでくんでね、状況がね、こうね、変わるんですよ、こうやって。いいところに行くと。尊大、ハンサム、不器用、パレット・ギャレット。いいなぁ、キャラクターのさ、こういう。
You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
ハンサムです。そう、これが決闘モードです。相手が銃に手をかけようとしたら左クリで銃を抜き、マウスで目安を舐めてもう一回押して銃を撃て。
And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful says? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett.
デュエルこんばんは。
So
はい、
let me
話して
start
ラムです。
again.
こんばんは。
I finally reached those damn stables.
ちょっと待って、やっぱり読んでなくないコメント。なんで切断すんのこれ。今日なんか、そういう日つべのコメント全然拾ってくれないんだけど。マジか。切断されるやつかな俺もしかして。今日は調子悪い。まあいいや、行くぜ。さあ、で、ノベルに書いてあったのがさっきのあれですね。で、今回は、ね、おじちゃんが話す。
And stepped inside.
入るんだよ。ぐちゃ。
Last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the
いや
beginning.
まだ始まったばかりじゃないか。
人違いじゃ。
そう、人違いだったわけです。ちょっと簡単だったかもしれません。難易度難しくした方がいいですか。サクサクやるの。ハードにする？じゃあハードにすっか。すげえな。 この難易度上げようとする姿勢すごいね。
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
でーさあーダメだ、コメントではなんか
And the kid
切れる
surrendered.
ね。
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive,
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with
人
the
と同じ
kid.
ように縛り首の毛を言い渡してきた。しょっちゅう途切れるな、なんか。コメントビューはくん、今日はダメかもしれない。はい、牢屋に入れられる羽目になったんです。アメリカ合衆国の東西に鉄道が走る前はミズーリからカリフォルニアに2、3週間で行ける。ただし天気が良ければ。
It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after.
サイラス・グリーブスが逮捕されてから4ヶ月。リンカーン拘置所。
He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a
女友
pistol
達が
for
なん
him
か
in
ビ
the
リに
privy.
銃をこっそり渡した。
What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape too.
はい、久保田さん。お、鍵くれたじゃん。
My first order of business was finding a firearm.
さあ、まずはなんか武器をね、探すよ。ヤッホー、出した出す。銃どこかなねや。
Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass
使いに
shotgun.
くいヘッポコショットガンを見つけた。でーん。ホイット2世10番系。うるさい。ボブ・オリンジャーのショットガン敵を吹き飛ばす。この演出がなんかすごいね、好き。
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape.
はい、
So
ラ
I
イブです。
did.
こんばんは。
Anybody see Billy?
おお、めっちゃ敵やんけ。
Shot Jim Bell!
Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man
ダブ
clear
ル
off
バ
his
ールホ
feet.
ワイ
You hardly had to aim the damn thing. The kids escaped raised a huge
ズ。お
ruckus.
お。
Guards were everywhere looking for him.
犯人はそこら辺にキットを探していた。
Anybody see him?
屋上から逃げろ。なるほどね。
That's right. Run!
おーっと。ジャンプするにはスペースだ。ヤッホ
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat.
ー。いて、
I
どっから
followed
撃た
the
れてる今。
planks where I could, but some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms.
街中が包囲されている。
Suddenly, I was a fugitive.
You know you
はい、白オロさんこんばんは。これどうやって行くのこれ。
Garrett's gonna kick our
こっ
ass.
ちか。
Can't
ポ
account
ッ
for.
とは。
Gotta be around here somewhere.
さあ、次は。行って行って行って行って。
Is not the answer.
はしご。はい。上乗って走るぞ。次行けそうなのはここか。ヤッホー。
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever going to find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there.
街の中を進め。
I
よかろ
tried
う
to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
ショットガンの弾。いいね。さあ行くぞ。なるべく目立たないようにした。さっきまででも保安官に追われてなかったっけこの人。
You.
But hell if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
そら俺をビリーと勘違いしてい
You
たんだ。
hooligans can go to hell.
見て。はあ。どこだ。お前か。いて。当てかいいな敵の。あ、痛い。痛い。
He's in town somewhere.
よっしゃ。
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and coloring.
俺とビリーは背格好が似てるからな。
I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
Wow.
Leave him to me. Get your heads going.
There's children here.
We're gonna be in deep shit.
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I
民
needed
間
to
中にい
find
る
a
やつが俺を
horse.
倒そうとしている。道がわかんない道
So
が。
I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. We prize them too high, if you ask me.
God!
Now you're really pissing me off.
Say hello, my little friend! Woo!
Show yourself, coward.
狭いとこならこれが効くいいね
Put down your weapon.
へい まだいるかいいない街の中を進めよし行くぞ橋が登って結局コミビは読めないのでなるべくコメントを拾っていこうと思います自分自力でこれでどこ行くのこれ上登ったはいいけど上登ったはいいけどどこ行くのこれ What? Where? Where? えここあここ落ちたけど落ちましたけど待って道がわかんねえ迷うぞこっち来たらあ下降りてこう進むってことかなるほどね
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
あ交換できるってことショットガンとライフルをいやショットガンでいいでしょう OK
Got that son of a bitch.
You know respect and decency.
So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
おとりだった囲まれてるぜ
I knew if I made it out of there in one
あー入っ
piece,
て
no one would put a price on my head.
死んだむずいよこれハードにすると敵強くない
I'm impeccable.
ランクショットサラバビーチここはね一本の方がいいはい残念でした難易度のね差がねこうね露骨に出ているさあやっこさんは朝知恵ギャングの朝知恵
We can take him.
浅いわその遮蔽の使い方はいでうまいその車線はうまいナイスシャー
Kill him.
どこだファイリング
hell did he get away?
どこだ。
God damn, he's hard to hit.
いて。あそこか。なるほどね。
言い方が完全に一個でした。
あやうち。知らないのかこれ。あいつ硬いな。こんなに遠距離してやるんだったらライフル持ってくれよかった。
I'm here. Don't let him get away.
どっからだ。ここか。ナイスショット。ワンダウン。
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
ナイスショット。タンゴダウン。こっちでやってんの
I
かな。
guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob, I said. I think you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun. So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
IT の先に銃に手をかけることもできる。不名誉であると記録され、それが加味した採点がされる。なるほどね。相打ちしくったー。より早く銃を抜くには A と D で手の位置を調整するんだ。わかったよ。自分の手が結構見づらいんだよね。あーむずいこれむずいデュエルがむずい。これむずい。これどうすんの。手の位置ってどう、そんなに見えないんだけど。いい感じの位置よ。だからあれでしょ。
I killed him in a fair fight. Everybody saw I had no damn choice.
成
Well,
功
Lincoln
で、
got a
リーカン
mighty
じゃその日
deep
飲み物
pocket
数が
that
1匹減
day.
った。
Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
Episode 2 The Cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
でーん。カウボーイたちはオールドマン・クラントンの一味のアウトローだった。カーリー・ビールとジョニー・リンゴの2人はクラントンの両腕だった。自分や敵が投げたダイナマイトを空中に撃つことができるぞ。撃つことができるぞ。くそ。リンカーン出すからす
So
ぐ
was
に
the
行こう。
bastard you were after now riding with the
アリゾ
cowboys?
ナ。
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The
ほ
aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for old man Clanton.
そう、レベル上がってましたね。上げたと。やっぱね、ガンスリンガープレイですよ。
ウィンチェスター系かな。
かもね、ちょっと古い銃はあんまり詳しくなくて。読むとき読んでくれます
I
ね。
came
この
upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards.
騎馬車
The
を強
bandits
奪。
wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there! There! ¿Quién carajo es ese hombre?
I did my best to help those poor passengers.
Woo! Tang down. Have a nice day.
Moments later, the
Woo,
attackers
kakoi.
were dead. And I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing.
こんな馬車3人でおったの。みんな死んでるやんけ。
None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did. They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads,
早打ちゲージ足りな。
taking use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere.
回転コッキングがかっこよすぎるんだよな。
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force.
当たってねえ。嘘それ。
くるくるするやつだ。
そうこ
See, at the time,
クークル
I
コッ
was
キングめ
still
っちゃかっ
pretty
こいい。
green and would often blunder into
片
regrettable
手でできるのはシワ
situations.
ちゃんくらいだけどね。そんなの。
But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks.
おっと。
I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and
down,
Roscoe
mother,
Bob had
itano kayo.
done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my
避け
revenge.
たーりて
But to get to
Good shot.
Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first.
ー。と。
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo.
ふい。
Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
まだいんのかお前ら。
Where's he going?
しかもあいつは生き
Finally,
てんの
they
かまだ。
managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival
たまない。
were pretty slim. Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
逃げたったぜ。
He's getting away.
たまねえんだけども。
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die.
Where's he?
I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this.
走れー、逃げろ
I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going.
ー。車系なさすぎ笑った。ひょえ
And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven, I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an
ー。キャラみた
Apache
いなキャラを見
warrior.
つけた。
The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Pat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know.
さあ、弾が手に入ったから残党狩りだぜ。すごいね、弾拾った瞬
And
間に振り向い
imagine
て
my
3人撃ち抜くの。
surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo.
いいね
That stroke
Dynamite.
of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter.
獲物がハンターに変わるとき。
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir.
A dead man.
I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds.
俺の怒りは限界を知らなかった。タマちゃん、怒りの銃だ。
You're mine. I guess you had enough, huh?
さあ、世の銃に挨拶しな。ファイヤ
It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
ご機嫌斜めつむじ曲がり底意志極悪オールドマンクラントン
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, Clanton, I'm coming for you! A little stealth might have made more sense, to
まあ
be
もう少し目
perfectly
立たないようにし
honest.
た方が良かったような否めないんだが
Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till kingdom come. But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo.
さあ
I
じゃあ
needed
ちょ
to
っと
get
ずつ
that
近
old
づいてい
man
く
off
ぜ
that gun.
これで隠れられてるのがすごいの次の射程どこだあそうかさあガトを避けながら進んでいくここの次はどこかなあー死んだむずいしかもここからかい容赦ねえなそんでもってガトのくせにリロードが早い
Let me tell you, that was the longest uphill climb of my entire damn life.
一番長い登り
Well,
だからった。
one of the longest. There was that one time I was pursuing Frank James, Jesse James's brother.
Jesse James?
Perhaps we could talk about that one later. Now, where was I? Right. I had old man Clanton in my sights.
さあこっからどこに行くかな。さっきそこで死んだんだよね。語り部がなんか好き、わかる。これね、おじいちゃんのね、
Most
昔
everyone
話っていう
thought
のが
it
いい
was
ん
the
ですよ、これは。
Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
What I ever do to you?
頭出せね
Damn contraption, damn to death.
ー。ラストか、わかった。
Damn boat.
違うやつ撃ってた。あれ、もうちょっと近づかないと弾当たんないっぽいぞ。当たってないもんな、これな。
I don't know how you live this long. You one stupid son of a bitch.
あのガト後ろ向けんの。
What I ever do to you? Why are you so afraid to face me, huh?
減らねえ。シフォンオンライン。もう一回。
Would you just show yourself?
外した。最悪。たまらない。あー、シフォンない。
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps. And that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
かっけーねよし、もう1ミッションくらいでじゃあ終わりにしようかな。次ラストくらいでね。ちょっと短めに行きましょう。カウボーイ、サイラスがカウボーイを狙う本当の理由は彼じゃなかった。彼の最大の敵の一人はジョニー・リンゴであった。製材所の銃撃戦。
A few weeks after that dust up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny
再びジョ
Ringo.
ニー・リンゴを追う日々に戻った。
I had tracked him and the cowboys to their hideout at a sawmill, and they were loaded for bear.
やつとカウボーイの隠れ家。
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bryant?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why.
何があったかは後で必ず話すさ。
But first, I need to tell you about the Cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brocious.
Earth's coming!
Get ready, boys.
外したー。
Send him the head!
Headshot.
Curly
Good
Bill
night.
took charge of the Cowboys upon the old man's demise, and after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted revenge.
行こうか。Good night.
So
Have
they
a nice
murdered
day.
Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil.
いて。
Hit him from the side. I'm done with you.
Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws down.
復讐乗馬。
So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
やべ、変な単語した。変なボタン押した。相変わらず全角になったらおかしくなるからね、このゲーム。ヘイナイスショット。さあ、製材所にやってきたのだ。
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. That's how the cowboys identified each other, and I was beginning to wish I had one myself.
ハンドガンだけだときついな。ライフル使おう。
But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed, and that's what drove me forward.
Good
They say
shot.
that Ringo was infernally fast.
I hardly saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly not Wyatt Earp. That man was all hat and no cat.
さあ、弾を回収して。
Earp wasn't much of a match for him, but Doc Holliday might have taken him.
Good
That
shot.
Lunger should have kept his nose out of it. They never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Earp.
あの弾見
But
るやろ。
everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back. That was common knowledge.
Yeah, maybe so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it?
Have a nice fucking day.
Being loyal.
あれが誠実？
Well, to get to that loyal friend, I had to pass by some buzzsaws as big as a man.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, how didn't his son take over the Cowboys?
Because Ike Clanton was
あの
dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow
ともなく
belly to
臆病者
boot.
だったのさ。ひどい言われようだな。お。弾いっぱいもらった。さあ、めっちゃもらかす。まあ、基本ね、このおじいちゃん口が悪いんで、ね。
Now, where was I?
Taking
昔
down
話
the
の
entire
最中はこ
cowboy
うね、
gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack.
思い出の話してるから、基本口が悪いんですよ。アウトローだし、思い出話で自分がすごい強いから。さあ、いずこへ。
Though it wasn't
Good
easy, as those
night.
boys had good cover.
早打ちモード。ゲッシャート。ハードボイルドの極みですからね、おじいちゃんね、これ。
You bastard! In for the kill.
ハードボイルドエンジ
He has it coming.
グッシャー
Oh, you are shit out of luck. Oh, now what?
朝知恵が進化してるぞ
Can you shoot around corners? There he is.
おい
Look out!
ダイナマイトに耐えるんだあれ
Smoke that son of a bitch. You gonna need a cannon. Damn, it's too good. What are you gonna do?
あー勝ちったこんばんは。はい、中ゆりさんこんばんは。ちょっと今日はコメントが読めない。やばいぞ、これむずいぞ。難易度開けるんじゃなかったな。
You come out and out. In for the kill. Don't let that asshole get away with this. Blank him.
見づら。
Ain't bothering me none. Oh, you are shit out of luck.
早打ちには勝てねえのさ。ふっ。
Well, what the
隠
hell?
れるのがうまいな、本当のやつだ。
There were carts
grenade.
everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind. That really was one hell of a sawmill. Quite an impressive operation.
罠じゃん。さあ、ちょっとライフルの弾がね、減ってきましたね。
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
ちょっとは持つか。
Finally, the bastards that were still alive made a last stand.
さあ、落ちろ落ちろ落ちろ落ちろ落ちろ。死ぬかと思ったぜ。どこ向かえばいい？あっち？とう。
Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
いなかった。ここにはいなかったかと。やられる。前にやる。カーリビル。やられる前にやる。カーリビルを倒せ。
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
足速っ。何あいつ。
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me on the open.
Time to dance with the devil. Think you working for Wyatt Earp? Is that son of a bitch send you to kill me? I want to see you dance.
勝てえなこいつ。おー後ろのほっとくのよくないな。後ろだけ見えなくねみたいなところはある。 bitch.
Come out, wherever you are. Let's see what you got. Help me out here.
足速っマジで。
Why is he still standing? Come on, kill that annoying son of a bitch.
そして相手めちゃくちゃ硬いな。
Make him pay for that.
Make you pay for you.
You can't hide forever, boy.
それはまずいって。
Slow down, son.
近すぎるって。見えねえ。後ろか。これむずい。
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
Time to dance with the devil. You ready to die, huh? That son of a bitch. You gonna kill me?
危ね。
Hope you made your peace, brother. Footwork, boy. Got a lot of sand showing up here all by your lonesome. Be right here if you need me.
早打ちの電車でそこそこ減らしたけど。
Would somebody kill him?
よっしゃー。もうちょっとやな。
Hide like a scared little puppy. Just gonna catch my breath. He's hurt now.
うわー。危ねえ。
I'm putting you down. Make him pay for that.
よし、そこそこ。
Oh, wanna play hide and seek? Had enough? Kill that murderous cocksucker!
Brocious gave me no choice but to take his life.
ブロシャスを殺
But
すしかなかっ
Ringo
た。
was nowhere to be found.
リンゴの姿はどこにも見つからなかった。
I knew you didn't kill Ringo, because he was found dead in a different location altogether.
To this day, his killer is still unknown.
Indeed. Took me a few months before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
です、Thank you。 統率と弾丸の後継者長にリンゴ。 またこの難しいやつが始まるわけだ。
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him. これむずいんだよね、ほんとね。
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't always true.
一発で決めだったぜ。
Doc Holliday had nothing to do with the death of Johnny Ringo.
よーし。じゃあ、ちょうどね、このステージも終わったところで、そろそろね、終わりにしたいと思います。これね、画面をね、こう、アクティブにするとさ、音がなくなるのがさ、辛いところよな。はい。はい、お疲れ様ありがとうございます。こんな感じでちょっと平日は短めにこうね、サクサクできるやつをちょっとやっていくスタンスで、先に帰るのが遅いからさ、やっていこうと思います。で、明日は、一応ね、麻雀をやろうかなと思っております。金曜日だからね。そう。ので、またね、そちらもご覧いただければ幸いでございます。それでは最後までご視聴いただきありがとうございました。また、次回の配信でお会いいたしましょう。それでは皆様お疲れ様でした。バイバイ。